Hey everybody, Coach Troy here. Now we're going to continue on my series of checking out some of the worst Atari games. And we're checking them now to see if they really are as bad as their reputation says they are, or if maybe there's a little bit of diamond in that rough. Today's game, we're checking out Golf. Now, this game definitely has a bad reputation. I think even the angry video game nerd threw some shade its way when he was going over Atari games. Now, this is a very early Atari game, so we gotta... I don't know if we should think about it in that sense and give it a little bit of leeway, but I don't think we're gonna do that. We're just gonna look at it as it is and see if it's actually worth playing. You know, is there anything good in this little cartridge here? Let's check it out. And first thing you can see is the graphics. That's probably what gives this game a bad name. This dude standing here with a stick, just kind of floating around. But the trick is to line up your shots. If you're ever confused about which way the club is swinging, just get away from the ball, swing it, and you see where it goes. Longer you hold the button down, stronger your swing's going to be. So really, it's just a matter of finding the angles. Take a few hits there, get it onto the green. Once you're on the green there, you'll switch and be standing on it. Oh, so sad. There we go. And you go straight into the next hole. This is a game where usually get better. You kind of get the hang of things the longer you play it. You know, you start out in the first hole, do a little crappy, then get better and better as you go. Oh, that was bad. I guess I got it on where if you hit it out of bounds, see it's the same. The ball is the same color as everything out there. I'm not doing a great job of trying to get my way through it here. Too much. Boom. There we go. On the third hole, already got 13 hits in. Not doing great. You got your score on the top left there. Let's just say you do hit it off into the rough here on this particular one. Boom, I'll do that. And I can't see it, so I kind of got to guess here. Where is that ball? Based on how the club is reacting. And also when you're in the rough, it's not gonna go terribly far. So not a great way to try to take a shortcut. Oh, I missed. Okay. Now I think I know where it is. So it can be a little tricky. Other hazards, I like the water there. Let's see if I can hit into the water. Oh, close. If you hit that, it's just going to give you an extra stroke. And other things there. Let's see if I can hit that tree from here. It's just going to bounce right off that tree. And sometimes if you're good with your angles, you can use that to an advantage, but I'm not that good. Alright, and sand traps here. See if I can hit into sand traps. I'll show you what these do. Get over there. Alright, now I'm in the sand. And just like being out in the rough, you're going to have to swing a lot harder to get out of the sand traps. So you did a full swing and only went about half, so. Sounds just a whole lot of little boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Bleeps and whatnot. Not the most exciting. No music. Like this is early Atari. So yeah, there's not a whole lot of pomp and circumstance going into this game. Par 3 and actually got par that time. Alright. Oh, can I do it? Alright, finished with the birdie. The final score of 50. 9 holes. No big fanfare when you're done. It just goes to this screen and you gotta hit reset to play again. So there you go. First thing you always see is those graphics. And yes, they are extremely simple graphics. The golfer himself, he just kind of floats around the screen and he swings that stick around. There's not a whole lot doing there, It's not exactly amazing. The sound is very, very simple, beeps and bloops. Not much to it. There's no music. It just kind of does what it does. And the gameplay. The gameplay is a little bit tricky, but it is something that you can get the hang of after you play it for a while. You can get the hang of how swinging a club works. You'll make mistakes, but you can see your skill progress as you get through the 9 holes. And actually playing the game, it is only 9 holes, not 18 holes, so there's not a whole lot of variety there. I think it really would have done a lot for this game if you would have been able to have more than just the 9 holes. But as this is an early game, that's all you're going to get on that 4K cart. Or maybe it's even 2K, I don't even know. The difficulty options are nice. You can change the size of the hole that you're putting to, as well as are you going to actually hit off the screen into the rough, or is it going to bounce off the wall? That makes a big difference. If you're hitting, if you're going easier, you can actually bounce off that wall. You can almost use that mini golf style, kind of play that way. But if you're playing in the harder level and it's a rough, that ball disappears, and it can be extremely tough to try to find it because it's invisible. You got to kind of see how your club reacts to your positioning and use that to hit it. Other hazards are pretty cool as well, like they actually play differently. Hitting into the water, you're going to lose a penalty stroke there, and hitting into the sand traps actually makes it much more difficult. I do like how there's different screens for putting. Once you get onto that green, you switch up. Although all the greens are pretty simple. There's no wind, there's no tilt, there's no, those kind of elements are not going to be found in this game. So my final verdict is I absolutely love this game. I'm in the minority, but I adore this game. This game is just so zen. It's relaxing. You play it, and I say you can see how you get better. I will actually play this game, as my last game to relax before going to bed, kind of like reading a chapter of a book before going to bed. That's kind of how I equate this game. Super zen, relaxing, chill, and very, very enjoyable. If you can get past the graphics, and if you can get past the fact that there's only 9 holes, there's actually a decent amount of variety in those 9 holes. Yeah, the gameplay is super simplistic, but I think it works in favor of the game that it's so simple. I actually used to coach golf for many, many years. I'm a terrible golfer, but I at least know the rules. And I always said golf's kind of a stupid game, but it's an enjoyable game. And that's exactly what I think about this. It's kind of a stupid game, but it's a very, very enjoyable game. So, let me know. Did you like this game growing up? Do you like it now? Am I just crazy for actually liking this game? If there's any other games you want me to check out that were pretty terrible in the day and they think they should get a second chance, let me know. Anyway, this is Coach Troy. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for joining me as I start my journey into the world of retro gaming. If you're interested in my other hobbies of fitness or board games, check out my other channel. Anyway, this is Coach Troy. I'll see y'all next time.